Yo, what's up? And welcome to DDP TV. Today it is Wrasslin Wednesdays, and again, I do not have the follow-up to the Johnny B. Bad feud, but I've been promised from Rob Feinstein. A lot of you may know Rob from all the shoot wrestling videos that he's done. He was actually the originator of all that stuff. Robbie found me some of the Mark Merrow, most of it. He found the back DVDs and I should say DVDs, the VHSs that people had actually filmed back in WCW back in '95, but it was shit quality. So I don't want to play that. So we actually had got with another guy who now sent some quality footage. I'm sure it's not prime quality, but it's going to be good enough for you to be able to see what we're talking about, and we'll give Dylan the opportunity to edit these matches down into some non-stop action, and I'll be able to give you a lot of the backstory. So today, I was telling my brother I was taking him to the airport and I was running late, and it reminded me of a story back when I was on the road constantly, and you know, the whole thing was if you were late to a show, you got serious heat, you know, and you only get like one or two or three of those. By the time you get to the third one, it's like 3 strikes, you're out. You got monster heat for being late. And then I started thinking to myself, I remember Michael P.S. Hayes, the original Freebird, now one of the booking writers on the WWE. I think he's doing SmackDown right now. One of my very closest friends. I can remember him saying to me, if you're going to be late, be really late, because then nobody's pissed at you for being late. They're just happy as hell that you just came and you made it to the show, especially if you were the main event. And for quite a number of years, I was the main event. And I can remember on 3 different occasions, like having to put my shit on in the car. And for me, it was a big deal, because I just put on a pair of tights and lace up my boots. I had to put on my knee pads and stuff that were like, I guess you'd call them like, I guess they were the rubbery ones, you know, and they had the pad across the knee right here. Then I had that strap-on knee brace, and then I'd have to pull a sleeve over that. Then I have to put on my tights and all that shit, and get ready. So I can remember on 3 different occasions, literally having the cell phone, and calling into Arn Anderson or whoever the agent was that was on the road with us, and saying, we're on the way, man, blah, 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 whatever bullshit excuse we came up with. And, I can remember literally coming in the building. They had played my opponent's music, and they were playing mine as I was walking in the door. No time to stretch out or anything, and head right to the ring. And thank God it was someone I'd wrestled before, because we never talked about anything. And in those days, I knew the finish was the diamond cutter. So, however we got there, we got there. And I was the kind of guy who really liked to lay out his matches. I'd like to at least know what we were doing the first couple of minutes to get the people's attention, and then whatever the heat spot was, and then whatever the comeback spot was, and then how we were going to go into false finishes. So I like to talk about that ahead of time. And I always say that wrestling's the best of improvisation and preparation, and I would prepare to the 9th degree. The only person, I wouldn't say was worse than me, the only person that was intense in me as me about that was Randy Savage, and that's why in 1997 we had the feud of the year. So we must have been doing something right there. But it became burned into my brain after Michael had said that to me. If you're going to be late, be really late, because they're just happy. All right, come on, man, let's go, let's get to the ring. I mean, they would be like so pumped you actually made the show, because if you didn't make the show, it was on the agent, and he would have got like monster heat along with you. So that was one of the stories I wanted to share with you today. What else? I want to wish you all a happy Hanukkah, or Merry Christmas, or Kwanzaa, or whatever the fuck you are. I am very Christmas oriented. Matter of fact, let's take a look. It's let's take you into the page Christmas Castle here. First of all, let's look down here, and we have if you can see him here. That is my Santa Claus. That is let's see, turn this one there. It's my Santa Claus on a Harley there, and then you spin around here into the Christmas tree. I'm just showing this to the people who are on my online site. And over here we've got, I'm going to turn some lights on here for you. This is the entrance way of the DDP condo. So there's my little Santa Clauses and shit. How does this thing actually work? So I'm actually pointing this at the some of the decorations and stuff. And some of my other Santa Clauses are right here. Yes, they call me Mr. Christmas. Oh, a bottle of wine. I wonder what'll happen with that. So I got shit all stacked around here. Oh, there's Santa Claus about to take a dump. All right, let's get him back on his reindeer. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, and then we have the area over here where the other Santas are all at. Santa on a Harley. Hope you can see that. I'm actually just pointing this thing. I can point it at myself. That's how I figure my way around here. And here is my my cat Cosmo. Say hello, Cosmo.
Cosmo.
Cosmo, say hello. Cosmo.
Do you get Nazi Bear?
No. Come here, Nazi Bear. Come here, say hello. All right. He don't give a shit about you. He really don't give a shit about me. Well, there's Nazi Bear. Hey, Nazi Bear. Hello. That's not my dog. That's my girl's. But she's a good little dog. So I want to wish you all a happy holiday. And if you're drinking, which I will be, but it will be here, be careful when you're driving. And try to stay under the limit. And have a Happy New Year. I'm sure I'll have you another one of these before that, so I guess you will see my face before New Year's. And I should be starting the Mark Merrow feud up again. Let's see how much time I got. 6 minutes, okay? I will be starting the Mark Merrow feud up as long as Feinstein sent the right tapes. So that's all I really got for you. Oh yeah, DDP Radio will be playbacks of the next 2 weeks. We'll be showing like shows that we had on there. It'll be replays, and then starting January 6th, I'm gonna have on a guy who's a real good buddy of mine, and I got a ton of respect for him. He is a UFC Hall of Famer, former world champion UFC, and also professional wrestler, Dan the Beast Severin. So he will be my show of the new year, the January 6th at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I will have the Beast on with me, and along with my two cohorts in crime, Stacy Morris and Doug the Monster Motivator Stefan. And 2 weeks after that, I will be bringing on Mark Merrow. And that'll be right at the end of our feud, so we'll have a lot to talk about on there. So if you want to come on by and hear what Mark's got to say, he also wrote a new book called How to Be the Happiest Person on the Planet. I'll be damned right now, that son of a bitch is. Well, that's all I got for you. Happy holidays and ho, ho, ho. See ya, monkeys. Bang! That's all.